All right, welcome back to hard mode backwards. And today's the day. We're moving the 770G trailer. I am prepped. This thing used 9 gallons to get here. Holy crap, this thing uses way too much fuel. So before we go and do our endeavor, I would like to point out that we have that one doesn't really count. It's there. It is prepped for going to get the last upgrade. But so 1, 2, skip the Chevy, 3, 4, 5, 6 vehicles involved in this move. And we will touch base on all of them as we go through. 2 of them have, we have some metal beams that we went and got. We have some cement that we went and got. We have 2 fuel vehicles because we're going to use fuel, and then we have the double tow vehicle combination. So we are using both of our new vehicles, the W990, and that's actually going to be the workhorse. It's towing the trailer. And then I am using the FEM to tow it through the mud. And we have our Transtar and Kodiak are our fuel vehicles. And then our Taiga has a long trailer with some metal beams on it. And our CT681 has our cement on it. So let's pop over there real quick. Let's just show you what it looks like over there. So we are prepped. There's 3 metal beams. 2 on here, 1 on there, and then 4 cement on this guy. And then this guy's just waiting to be able to get across the bridge to get our last upgrade. So to show you where we got the metal beams and cement from, there is 4 cement that used to be at this warehouse that we went and got. Now there is nothing left at this warehouse. However, we also did put our 2... Where did we put our 2? Did we put it down over here? I don't see it. It's got to be on the ground right here. Yeah, there it is. We have our 2 concrete blocks or concrete slabs that are for opening this gateway, just on the ground over here. So we'll do that when we end up doing the rescue the truck mission, the rock grinder, which is right up here. But that's not going to be in this episode. This episode is purely bridging the gap. And like I said, the majority of the episode is going to be taken up by moving this 770G, and we'll talk about the path along the way. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, here's fuel vehicle number 1. Here's fuel vehicle number 2. Because I feel like the FEM is more than anything, the FEM is going to need it. I don't think the W990 would. I could probably make it all the way with the W990 without filling it. That thing is super fuel efficient. But basically we just got to get to here and then turn it in, and then we can turn in everything else and we will have a bridge done. So where we got, let's go to the map. In the flatlands, I didn't do essentially scouting per se, but we did take our Chevy that was over here in the last one. And we found this guy. So this is where you get metal beams from. Metal beams, metal rolls. There is no generator requirement. So in case you're wondering, this is where I got my metal beams from. And it's sort of a pain in the butt trip through here, but it's not terrible. Like this part right here is the worst. Or you can probably go like this way. There's some bridges out though here that need to be done yet. But yeah, I went this way and it wasn't too bad. It's just in here, and this is actually all full of water in here. But you can just drive right through it. It's just a matter of navigating all these things that are in here. But yeah, this part with the mud is sort of the hardest part. But then once you get onto this path, you're good to go. We moved that fuel trailer that was on the island essentially into the end here. So we had a fuel trailer to top us off going in and out. And then we took it from Pineline Bay. Oops. Wrong button. From the entrance here around across the bridge and to here. So it wasn't too bad of a trip. And then the cement came from here, like I said. So, but let's get right to it. We need to get moving because I think this is going to take an entire hour, is my guess. This thing gets hung up, from what I've seen, on like everything, because the tires are, I mean, they're not flat, but it's just so heavy. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail from the previous episode, but I went to come and get this trailer back here with the Fleet Star, and it wouldn't hook up to this trailer. So then I figured, well, let's hook up to this thing and see what it does. And it literally, as soon as I clicked attach trailer, it lifted the front tires off the ground, and that's the picture that I took. So, fun fact, the Fleet Star physically is incapable of moving this trailer. I guess it can move it forward and backwards a little bit, but it can't turn. So here's the plan with this. We're just gonna get it from road to road by, oop, we gotta make sure the handbrake is off. That was a JJ tip as well. Apparently if you have the handbrake on, it will not turn it off when you go to winch it with another vehicle. All right, I guess there's only one way to do it, and that's just to go. So we're gonna try and take our path, which is sort of hugging the right here. And if we have to get around behind it and like back it up, we will, because the Fem can kind of navigate anywhere through here. But yeah, the biggest thing is I'm trying to not get the trailer hung up on like that rock or in some deep spots. We have to go here. Where am I here? Okay, this is where we need to cut in here. Why don't we just go this way? Yeah, we got to go towards that tree. So we're gonna just go straight here. This is our way that we figured out is very firm back here. The weird part is gonna be making these turns. And it's gonna be night, of course. It is what it is. The woes of hard mode. There is a tree there that I cannot get hung up on. Start turning it just a little. Okay. I did go and get all the upgrades. That was the main mission with the 1500, was to collect upgrades. I was not doing a watchtower mission because I wanted to do the last zone with you guys, and we're going to do it with the rock grinder at some point once we get the rock grinder. Probably in the next episode. So yeah, we kind of just have to go through here. We have to suck it up and go through this part. But we can turn here maybe. Let's get this thing going forward and then I'll back up maybe. You know what? No, we're just gonna go through the mud. I think this is the only way. Because I can't make that turn with that trailer. Like I said, the Fem can make it through. I'm just worried about the trailer getting hung up. So far, so good, though. Knock on wood. Gotta swing it right. It's gonna hit that tree. It's gonna hit that tree. It's gonna hit that tree. Don't get hung up. Don't get hung up. Shit. We better back up. I like have to drive in this puddle to get this thing around. Come on, get around there. Don't get hung up. Shit. Can I push it? I can. Alright, how are we gonna get this thing? Let's detach for a moment. I'm wrecking my brand new truck's paint job. Alright, we gotta swing it way this way. Get it around that. So let's get this way. I kind of planned for this to happen, to be honest. Let's just go out this way. See if we can get it turned hard this way, and then we'll turn it hard back the other way. Come on. Get it around enough? Probably. Okay. Yeah, this was in my mind, in my math meme from the previous episode of things that we were going to have to do when we made this trip as well. Was possibly going all the way behind it and pulling it backwards. But so far the W990 is doing a damn good job. It's getting a lot of help. we have the big motor in here. We did get the 2 motor in this. We're gonna have to take this over the rock, but not. Let's see. If we take this wide enough, we should be able to get this up this hill correctly. Looks like it. Looks like we're making it. That's the other thing too, is we have 2 extremely long vehicles that we have to plan for turns. And you all know I'm not very good at that. So far so good though. We're doing really well, way better than I expected. I've seen some people get hung up in there on trees and stuff. But yeah, so this is the plan. Try and... The FEM can kind of just drive through this, so I don't have doubts that if I go into the deep mud stuff with the FEM to get the W990 positioned correctly for turns, it's okay. But we just need to get it not hung up on trees, and then like this turn, for example, I don't want the trailer to fall into that hole. There's this hole that's like right here. And that we do not want. So I'm gonna have to take this super wide. Get the W990 to come super wide. Let's just low this. We only have our 1 low gear as well, since we don't have the advanced special gearbox. So far. I need to come more this way. I think we're gonna have to do the same thing again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're stuck. Come on. Oh, that was a tree. It was a stupid tree. Okay. We're good here. Yeah, we're gonna just get this up here like this. And then detach. See if I can wiggle my way through. So yeah, this is the thing that people have been murmuring about, and we finally get to make a video of it. So hopefully, if you haven't done this yet by now, this helps you do it, because I did a lot of planning to get this done, and we spent basically all of our money. Alright, that was bad. I turned it too hard. It's still gonna get up the hill. It is. Okay, we didn't get hung up in the hole. That was what I was worried about. There is a hole there. I think we're just gonna extend it straight through this. I don't know what else to do besides for just go straight. It's deep everywhere. If it gets hung up, oh, rocks are gonna be a thing. On the other side of the path, there's a lot of rocks. Okay, can we get this? And then I think what we're going to do here, instead of pulling this thing and wasting a bunch of gas in the FEM, we're going to get it all the way, all the tires of the trailer onto the path here. In fact, we might just get it up to the hill to the truck here. And we're just going to piggyback. I'm going to drive it to the next. All right, so... fuel. Ooh, this thing's getting low. Alright, release. Alright, I'm just gonna drive this by itself to the next fuel. Ooh, there is that one muddy spot. Okay, we'll drive it to the next muddy spot. I think that's we're just gonna have to leapfrog it the entire way. this spot right here. Right here. Stop. And that way we're not wasting gas. Yeah, this thing used like 20 gallons. The FEM used like 70. So we're at 91, I think. Okay. I also realized at the end of the last episode I had the sound turned off for the game sound because I was doing that scouting run and I wanted to make sure it didn't record sound and waste memory, and then I never turned it back on, so I apologize for the last 20 minutes of that other previous episode. It didn't have any sound. Okay, handbrake is off. Okay, let's go through the mud, and we'll just get this through the mud and then we'll leapfrog it again. It's all road pretty much to the next spot. I could just drag it, I guess. This other one's full. Let's just drag it. I just feel like it's faster if I... because towing it is just super slow. Yeah, why don't we get it up on the hill here? We'll get it up the hill and then we'll leapfrog it again because it's kind of far to the warehouse. We'll get it up to the next fuel truck, fill up, and then I'll hit the next mud spot and then we'll swap again. Yeah, because I can go in high like this and use, you know, 2 or 3 gallons a minute instead of like 6 when I'm pulling that thing. We are still, I'm gonna say soon we're gonna have to make a trip back or do some calculations and figure out if it's cheaper to just drive to a fuel station and fill up with money, because we got to spend $3,500 to get it back and forth. So possibly all that Michigan fuel that we have over there could be not valuable if there's a cheap gas station. So we're gonna have to do some calculations on that. Yeah, we're 18 minutes in here, and yeah, we made one leg of the trip. I think all the preparation is going to work in our favor, though. We definitely will be able to get this done for sure in one episode. But yeah, it's going to be a long episode because we're not out of the woods yet. This next area is rough. There's also like a little hill on this one, and I don't know what to do with it. I have a feeling that the Cat 770G trailer is going to just get hung up on that hill, and I don't know what to do about it because there's no way around it. So we'll see when we get there. All right, this is too slow. Go faster. We're in auto. We're gonna start taking damage from twigs. Starting to get used to the articulated steering of this thing as well. You just have to be like super touchy on your, if you're using a controller, the your left thumbstick. Just barely tap it and it works way better. Yeah, this thing's almost full. I just took it out of the garage to do this. I was like, you know what? We need this. We brought it here, we're taking it here, so it is what it is. We gotta drive it somewhere else or pay $1,000 to move it somewhere else to the garage. It is what it is. I also realized the Kodiak does not have all-wheel drive because we didn't go to Alaska, so there's that too. Okay, I don't want to be this close to this turn though. Figure out a good way to get this thing around the turn without it destroying everything. Oh, hold on. Get out of my way. Don't poke anything, please. Alright. Stop, Onion. And back to the W990. Yeah, that's a pretty long trip. That was worth not pulling because I only used, what, 10 gallons? Which is not a lot for the FEM, surprisingly. Getting that far in the FEM with only 10 gallons is actually pretty good. That's going to be a thing in this series, is where we'll use it, but I have a feeling it's going to only get used when it absolutely needs to get used. Because like I said, fuel is definitely going to be an issue. But yeah, so far so good. This trip is going okay. Kind of almost got stuck there, but like I said, I didn't have to like back it up or anything. Just kind of had to yank it to the side. And like I said, that's sort of the plan. That was my idea when I was doing this planning. I was like, okay, we got to figure out a route, which is sort of what I did in the last one. And we need to figure out a good vehicle to pull it with, which we did. We got this. And this is doing a bang-up job so far. And it's not using a ton of fuel either, which is, I'm a big fan of. This thing is going to be, we're going to use this a lot. This and the CT681 are going to get put to work. And look how little fuel this used to get here. That was 3 gallons. Okay, we got to take this wide. We got to watch these corners here now, because this has got a lot of like weird turns. There might be some noises. You got to use those noises to help you get over things, right? You get stuck. It's required. It's like a gaming rule. I'm already stuck. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on a freaking rock. Well, let's see what happens. Can I force myself out of it? Yeah, I can, sort of. Not really. I guess let's see what happens. Change to the FEM. See if we can tug it. This is the first test. Oh yeah. So that is sort of the theory I had as well with this, is that vehicles and very heavy trailers are always sort of lighter if you're winching them versus driving them attached. And technically we're winching the entire thing, so it could possibly just be lighter when I'm winching it. We might just take this whole way slow, just to make sure we're not cutting corners too sharply. This is gonna suck, all these rocks. I have no idea what this trailer's gonna do with this. Those new breakable trees are really nice too. They don't stay in your way, they just break and fall out of the way, but you can still winch to them. Okay. Ooh, that's a big rock. That's a big rock. Make it over. I'm just staying in low. I'm very glad I went and got the diff lock for this thing. If you notice, we're using approximately 7 to 8 gallons a minute. Going this slow. But that's okay. It's continuing motion forward, which is all that matters at the moment. Okay, take this wide. Take this very wide. That looks like a hole. I do not want the trailer to fall in. Not like that hole right there. The FEM can go in it. I don't want this truck or the trailer in it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No trailer, don't go in there. I think it's gonna make it just on the edge. Need to watch where I'm going to. Yeah, this thing is a freaking beast. The FEM is absolutely a beast. It just uses, like, the only thing it doesn't pass is a gas station, as the joke goes, but the joke is real in this case. I might not have enough turn angle here. Maybe. I think we're okay. I think the hill is coming up. There's a hill and then sort of a weird turn with some rocks that I am concerned about. But the rest of this is like, as long as I'm staying flat-ish and not falling into these holes with the truck or the trailer. Like I said, the FEM can sort of just go through it. And it's actually probably best that you do go through it to get the truck in the right spot. I'm doing this in the dark too, but so far we're doing okay. Here's the hill. I think this is the hill. It like crests at the top, and yeah, I have a feeling this trailer is just gonna stop in its tracks. Take this wide. Yeah, this is the hill. I have no idea what this is gonna do, but I gotta get the truck as close to the edge as possible. The trailer is gonna fall behind again, and then we gotta make a turn to the left. Why don't we winch this closer? Why don't we winch this a little closer? Yeah, right up here. I have the feeling, uh-oh, here we go. Are we hung? Nope, not yet. Come on, make it down, make it down, make it down, make it down. Ooh, it didn't get hung up. I very much figured it was going to get high centered. Okay, so then the next weird part here is it like splits. Yeah, right here. And I don't know which way to go. I think the left is like really deep. So we probably don't want to go left. Here's the other question. Do I just go straight over this? How bad is this bump? I don't know. Let's go this way. Because we have to turn around this tree too. We might have to disconnect and re-angle. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's get it a little further. We can get the trailer in the right spot. Like that. Probably. Yeah, I think this is, because left is like super deep. You can't really see it right now because it's nighttime, but the right side has these rocks to get over is my only concern. But I think we can just like brute force it with the FEM. Alright, let's get kind of close again. Hopefully we can make this turn around the tree. Just keep an eye on it here, make sure I'm not tipping it. The one low gear is not hurting us here, because I would probably be using it anyhow. Alright, we gotta take this super wide now. Might have to reposition again. Let's just take the FEM off the hole. A little further so we can get the trailer this way. Yep, I think this is how we're gonna have to do this turn. That's good right there. We'll get hooked up and kind of yank it to the side because we got to get it. That tree is one of those trees that doesn't move. It looks like a twig, but it doesn't move. Go forward. Thank you. Yeah, this is not a hole you want to drive this truck and trailer in. Yeah, this side is like super deep. I feel like the trailer would have just been bogged in there. Okay, so we're gonna like force this thing to turn pretty hard. About like that, maybe. Hopefully we can get it around that tree. This might take a couple of tries. All right, let's just go low right away. Come on, swing past that tree. There we go. We made it. All right, and then the big thing here is that that trailer doesn't get hung up on that rock. Hopefully. Or if it spins around it. Ooh, it did kind of spin around it. I am shocked that that worked. We're almost there, guys. Not get too excited yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Got one more little bit here. Make sure we just go straight so we don't get hung up on either of these things. Yeah, I used that trailer that was right here to get the rest of the concrete block. Or, metal beams, I mean. Out of the way. This thing gonna pop a tire on my brand new W990? Probably. Knowing my luck, it probably is. Ooh, we got a sharp turn here too. Let's just continue dragging this. Alright, and we're gonna... Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. What are we hung up on over here? Okay, let's just drive this thing. See if we can't figure this out. Yeah, we have 42 gallons left in the FEM, so thirsty, as I said. It's completely ridiculous how much fuel this thing uses. Okay. To the W990. Let's see if we can get a better shot of what's going on back here. Like, oh, it's the fucking sign. Okay, we need to do the garage trick. Supposedly, if you go in the garage and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go back out to your vehicle, the sign goes away. Confirmed. I don't see it. Yep, that was it. The stupid road barricade was underneath the trailer tire. Here we go, boys. This is it. We did it. Oh. It doesn't go away? What do you want me to do with this fucking thing? I'm not taking this somewhere else. Yeah, it just doesn't go away. I guess it's getting parked off the road here. Welcome to your new home, 770G. That's possibly another bug. Trailers, at least it didn't like brick me. I've seen that happen. Yep. That's where you're going. Out of my freaking way. We did it. I can't believe we did it that fast too. That was 35 minutes. Okay. Taiga, come with me. To deal with the massive vehicles over here. Can I get this thing turned around? Of course, this cat is in the way again. Why would it be anywhere else but in the way? This trailer sucks, by the way. So I found this trailer in that zone. There was the quest to like take it somewhere, and it was on the way of where I was going. So I was like, perfect. I need a trailer for this. But I just don't like these trailers. So stop. Change. Can I change from here? Can we piggyback change? I don't want to start the engine. Stop using all my fuel. Nope. Yeah, at least it's daytime now. Okay, so the question is, what do we do next? Do we get our last watchtower? And last upgrade. I think we should do that. Do that before we... I'm just going to leave this right here. We get a cool animation. Is that that's the next question? 1, 2. We do. That's satisfying to get that done. Hey, we're ranked 24. 13,000. We needed that too. That's enough. You know what that's how much that is? That's almost exactly enough for the generator we need for this warehouse now. Because we used all the stuff out of it. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, there's a... That's right, there is not a tower up there. Did we get all the towers? No, because we didn't get the towers in the other map. Okay. So we do need that upgrade, though. And I was looking at it. And it looks like you have to go all the way up. And then come down this little path right here. I just can't tell the last little bit, but I was watching... I believe it was Telemetis try to get around this corner, and he like almost ate it trying to get around this boat. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get this upgrade, and we are 7 of 7 for upgrades. We have all the upgrades for the rock grinder, and we might even like victory recover this thing to the garage and repair it too, because the Chevy has been a freaking workhorse of this series so far, and I am astonished at how well it did. So if you're picking a scout for vehicles, grab a Chevy and a little scout fuel trailer, and you can do this whole darn thing. I could have done the rest of it too. Like I said, all I wanted to do was get upgrades so we could come back with the rock grinder, because I definitely do want to try it out. But I wanted this up. This is the last upgrade for it, and it's the crawler suspension, so I wanted to get this before I did anything. We also left our fuel trailer in that other map because I needed it for something. Oh, because I had to make 2 trips to get those metal beams, so we kind of left it over there. So we'll have to find another fuel trailer, so hopefully that thing is fuel efficient, or go pick that one up again. I guess there's fuel in that map though, so we left the fuel over there where I need to do the last bit of scouting. We still got a ton of time left too. Maybe we can go get the rock grinder too. We can get the rock grinder and do the... Okay. Let me up. I should have went around, it looks like. Okay, so somewhere up here... Ooh, this is a cool little area, isn't it? Yep, like right here. It looks like this is a path that can go down. How much money do we have? 50,000? Yeah. This thing earned it. We're fixing its headlights. We're paying the 1,500 bucks to fix it up. And there's plenty of vanilla game scout vehicles you can use. Like the Lodestar would be a really good vehicle too. You could actually take the Lodestar, put the fuel add-on on it. That would be a good choice. I think, in all honesty, it's not really a scout, but the Croc could be a very good choice. You take the Croc and put the fuel add-on on it and just fill it up with fuel and take it to do all of the scouting. Because that can tow... that one can't tow the scout trailers, though, can it? You'd probably have to winch a scout trailer, which would be kind of annoying, but I feel like it tows only, like, 2-slot sideboard bed trailers. Tow-behind trailers. Yep, this was the way to go, for sure. And there we go, 7 of 7 upgrades. And we're gonna just recover it. 2,000 bucks. Worth it. And you, sir, get to be shiny again. Damn good truck. This one, not so much. Really good truck, though. Very, very happy with the Chevy. Okay, well, let's... We have fuel over here, right? Yes. We have our locked down generator trailer. That is a fuel. So let's grab this. So now we have new stuff that we can do. We should have new stuff that we can do. Where is it? It's this one. We can do that now. And where's the ferry? Why can we not do the ferries yet? Where's the east? Oh, you got to do the eastbound ferry first. Aha. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna get this. This guy is gonna go over here, just real quick, so we can unlock the ferry. And we're gonna try and get the rock grinder. It might. You know what? We'll cut. I'm gonna get this over there. I'm gonna get the CT681 to where the rock grinder is, and then we're gonna go get the rock grinder today as well. We're gonna reward ourselves for a damn good run of getting that stupid Cat 770. All the planning paid off, guys. A little bit of math meme will help you out, but yeah, we'll be back in a minute. There they are. All right, so let's get these picked up. I think, even though the rock grinder has to go first, I guess we could, let's see if we can pick up this trailer and then just winch the, because if the rock grinder can drive, yeah, let's see. Is there a top pickup point for this thing? Not really. Yeah, you know what? Don't flip. Nope. Alright, we need to do this differently. Let's get this. this thing out of the way. See if that's better. Yep. So far, so good. Now the question is can I get a vehicle winched onto a bed of a truck? We all know I'm not very good at. It's kind of rolly too. There we go. Yeah, it was bumping against the arm, which is pushing it back. Come on, almost there. I want to make it very even if I can. Damn it. I just lowered it. I didn't lift it. A little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Stay. Nope. Nope. Stay. God damn it. Alright, we need to drive this thing out of here just like this. We just need to get flatter. Because it's just being too tippy. Get to where it's flat. Okay. Now let's recrane it. Whoa, hey. Hey. Let's get this picked up. Come on, up. There we go. There we go. We get the front down first, maybe. Maybe it won't like roll all over the place. And we'll just back up and winch the trailer. Please stay there. Thank God. Okay. Backwards. It used more gas than it took to get here. Alright. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We'll just do it like that. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, for sake of time for the episode, we're gonna skip ahead again until we get down with... You saw me take this path already, and I don't think it should be very eventful, but if it is, we'll cut back in. But otherwise, we'll see you down by the port and turn this bad boy in. Or, I'm sorry, not by the port, by the ferry. All right, we'll be back again. Okay, we are almost here. Stop. So the thing you do not want to do is drive over this turn-in with the vehicle on your bed, because it will lock you into place. This is one of the two, that both of these trailers you just want to winch into place. So we're going to take it off the truck. And then we'll get it in there by winching it in there. It turns into a rock, I believe. This thing turn on? Drive itself in there. There we go. All right. Oops. Except the... Okay, it's not a rock. Oh, is it? Did I just rock myself? Oh, I'm an idiot. So what you need to do next is you need to get this across there, but obviously we don't have the gateway open. So we're going to do the eastern ferry, accept that. We'll pick up our 2 pieces of stuff. Let's take this with us. Not that one. That one. So these are the concrete slabs that we left over here before. Where'd they go? Not in the right spot, that's why. I'm like, they're not there. They're over here. I knew you had to turn them in like right at the dock, so we left them over there. We're just gonna leave this trailer kind of right here. Good enough. This might be a little bit long of an episode, but you know what? It's worth it because I definitely did not expect our 770G haul to take such not that much time. And this I definitely wanted to do as well. And I'm going to cram both into one. We're going to just sloppily put this on here. As long as it's good enough to pack. That is actually way better than I expected. Okay. So right over here is the eastern docks. We take these 2 concrete slabs that we grabbed. I should have grabbed the trailer. There you go. There's one side of the dock. Let's go get this trailer quick. Bring it down here so we can just zip over to the other side. Okay, so that should unlock the western ferry. Which we do have to do a couple of things to do. Let's grab 4 pieces or 4 container things. And I think you take them to the port where we picked up that gas container. And we're going to do that with the FEM. Which is why I equipped it with the 3 slot and the crane. Alright, you come with me. Yeah, because we can't go... I don't believe we can go through this yet. We're just going to try it. We're going to get over here and make sure... Nope, I see the lock. Okay. Okay. So western ferry. And Fem. Where did we get those from? Is it here? Oh, go to the Westfield docks. Okay. We must drive over there. Yep, we went and filled from our permanent fixture generator that we can't use. I have a feeling at some point that thing's going to get fixed, and then I could use it, but it's going to be empty. Because I'm going to have used all the gas out of it, but that's okay. There's a gas station right here, so if that's the case, it is what it is. What did we leave over here? Oh, that's that trailer. I was like, what is this in the road? So yeah, I think we go over here or something. See what happens. Page. Okay, yeah, we go over here. We pick these 4 things up. Of course, it's got to be like all in a weird line and all cranes, because we're gonna put 3 sideways and 1 on top. Do it in 1 load. Oh, I'm so bad at the crane. All right, ferry done. Let's shut this thing off so we don't use 30 more gallons of fuel. And back to the last step. We're almost done. I apologize if this goes long. We're gonna just make that last part go really fast. I hope you enjoyed the montage of me sucking at using the crane. There we go. So we gotta take this from the CT681. We pay our 750 bucks. We're almost out of fuel in this thing. Good thing we have our spare fuel generator over there. I hope it takes this with me. It should. Yes, it did. Okay, good. So this again, do not have this. This one for sure. I saw Telemenace's truck, his same truck, his CT681. He had this stuck in the bed, and he was not using a flatbed, so he couldn't. He had to like brute force yank the CT681 with a Kenworth 963. I'm gonna like lock myself in here. Can we like push it in here? Trying to not become locked. Oh, you know what we could do? How about we do it like this? We'll be bad at the crane one more time. We'll just crane it into... Also, the blue crane really sucks. Shit. Oh. Oh man. So before I tip again. Oh man, that was slow-mo danger. So let's see, did they fix this or is it still a rock? Yep, no, it doesn't move. Pretty much every trailer that you turn in, it seems, turns into a rock. See, it's solid, doesn't go anywhere, and that's what happens if it's in the bed of your truck. So yeah, can I use the stuff out of it? Like, oh yeah, sure as shit, I'm taking all your gas, buddy. Since I can't use you. Well, that was eventful and fun, and this episode freaking rocked. We got so much done, and there's going to be a lot of cuts and there's going to be a lot of fast motion, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to hop in our new truck and get it back to the base so we can start doing some scouting with it maybe on the next episode. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one.